alimony continued. There's temporary alimony or spousal support, and then there's longer term or even permanent alimony. There's another creature called fixed non-modifiable alimony, where somebody's willing to be bound by a period of time such as 5 or 10 years, regardless of whether their income goes up or down, and a person is willing to accept this relative certainty of a fixed amount and therefore give up the opportunity to extend it or increase it. We have an alimony statute, as I mentioned, that's very important in the long-term alimony cases, with nearly 20 factors. It should be no surprise that the wife of a coal mine owner, doctor, or bank president who's over 50 years of age in a 30-plus year marriage who stayed home and raised their children is going to have a better claim for alimony than a working professional with income the same or nearly the same as her spouse. Alimony may be temporary, as I've mentioned, as in a temporary divorce order, rehabilitative, as in a case where the wife is training to be a registered nurse. I've got one in which the husband is in school training to become an LPN. For example, where one of the spouses wants to complete college, or where there's no reasonable prospect that the parties can close that gap. In other words, the husband's making 6 figures and the wife at 50 years of age with a full-time minimum wage job just is not going to have time to complete college and get back into the workforce. There's a famous Supreme Court case of Molnar against Molnar in which that exact thing happened, and the Supreme Court ruled that rehabilitative alimony for 7 years was not going to work, where the woman was going to take 10 years to complete college on her part-time plan and be 62 years of age when she entered the job market. Again, mediation is usually the solution, with a strong mediator who meets privately with the parties and gets them to face the realities of the West Virginia economy and the rule of law in this case.